Emotional overload. Here are 4 suggestions to help lighten the load. Christmas is coming, and many people find they experience emotional overload and an increase in stress at this time. It may be memories of Christmas past, the pressure of too much to do, or unrealistic expectations. Hi, I'm Julie Silfverberg, your coach. Emotions are very funny things. Sometimes seemingly out of nowhere, you can experience an emotion so strong you can't think or do anything until you regain control of yourself again. Triggers can be so simple. A song that reminds you of a previous relationship that didn't end well at the time, a throwaway remark, or a scent that takes you back to your grandmother's lap. The problem with runaway emotions is they can toss you into an emotional overload, especially if you're already frustrated or stressed out about something else. These tangled emotions can feel impossible to unknot. Thankfully, there are several ways you can get yourself back on track. Just think about these and see which ones would work for you. Focus on breathing. The best solution to any kind of emotional overload is to stop and become aware of precisely what emotion you're experiencing. Then step back and take several deep breaths, focusing on the breath out, like this. This strategy works on everything from stress to fear to grief or any other emotion which feels overwhelming. Better yet, practice mindful breathing when that happens. Here's a technique called square breathing. Start by taking a deep breath in as you count to 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Then hold it for a count of 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Then exhale again as you count to 4. Out 2, 3, 4. And again, hold for 4 beats. Hold 2, 3, 4. Repeat the square breathing cycle until you start feeling you're regaining control and your heightened emotions are quietening down. Emotions generally come with an entire, often convoluted thought process. If you're slipping deeper into emotional quicksand because you're adding even more emotional baggage that's pulling you down, you must find a way to interrupt the cycle. You can flip your thoughts. Look for positive thoughts you can use to replace the negative ones. This can even work with sad emotions. For example, instead of thinking, I miss my father, I'll never speak to him again, you can say to yourself, my father was so incredible. I have such great memories of him. Even this subtle shift can take you out of mind-numbing grief and into bittersweet joy about the times you spent with the other person. Get active. There's nothing like physical activity to burn off the excess energy an emotional overload creates. Just think about the word. It is emotion. So motion can stop it in its tracks, or at least slow it down so you can begin to get yourself together again. Consider going for a walk, hitting the gym, or whatever works for you. Movement can really help you feel better. You mightn't believe this, so why not experiment and just see how you feel? Dissect what's going on. Now, use this tip with caution. Sometimes thinking deeply about your emotions can send you into a downward spiral. A better approach? Instead of focusing on the emotion you're experiencing, spend some time working through how you've come to feel this way. What triggers these feelings? What label are you attaching to the emotion? What happens if you give it a different name? How do you feel different now? What can you do or say to yourself to help you minimize whatever created the problem? How can you change how you think about the problem, and how could you solve it? Remember, emotional overload doesn't have to stop you in your tracks. As you discover how you can step back and understand what's going on, you'll find it easier to reduce emotional overload. When you're mindful and stay intentional in what you do, you'll find you can minimize and even let go of the emotions that don't support you. I hope these ideas will support you in letting go of any emotion that doesn't support you during your Christmas holidays. Merry Christmas, relax and enjoy.